We're gonna go over the hip hinge so we can think about like our RDLs and our deadlifts, right? So this movement here. The most common thing that we see is someone's really stiff in the hamstring or they lack control of the actual hip hinge itself. So why is that important? The most common thing that people are going to complain of is definitely low back pain. Think about how many times throughout the day are you bending over to pick something up, right? When people go down, they're going to say, my hamstrings feel tight. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but if it's restricting you from getting to a certain range, then we want that to open up. So flexibility again, right, is when I move her, and then her active mobility is when she moves herself, or active range of motion, okay? So first we always want to check a little bit of that flexibility. Go ahead and stay super, super relaxed, just like your Gumby. You feel tightness, okay? Well, I mean, she makes it to 90 degrees, which is kind of what we want when someone's deadlifting or doing RDLs, right? So go ahead and raise this leg for us. Let's see how high it goes. Right, how does she magically have more range of motion than when I stretch her? Yeah, we compensate a little. A fun test that I do, arms in front of you, is I force her to use her abs. Go ahead and push down. Re-raise your left leg. Right, and so she gets more range and it's cleaner. Go ahead and go back down. So I would say she's a big candidate for core exercises. This is gonna go really high into the hip. We're just gonna walk ourselves out. Spread your legs a little. Good, and go down towards the ground. And then bend the right knee, straighten the right knee out. And just keep going, cycling through that more and more and more. I'm gonna force you to put both hands here. Drop your chest a little bit. Good. And you tell them how that feels.
It's really tight.
Right? And it should feel that way because she's at some end range of motion. She has something pulling against her, and that's maximizing the stretch for her, right? So when we cycle through this stuff, we're thinking about 30 to 50 reps, or maybe spending 2 to 3 minutes doing that. So this one's cool because you gotta get a partner, okay? Where is her stretch? Probably right about there. And then all I want her to do is make her abs nice and strong, start flexing this leg, and you're gonna lift it away off of me. And just hold that. Keep that down. And relax on me. Right, so now she's stretching in a new range of motion. Squeeze the abs, squeeze the quad, lift, hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax, good. This is how we train our hip flexors to pull us into the range of motion that you wish to get when it comes to hip hinging, right? Our hip flexors will be able to tolerate that load and tolerate getting us out of it and utilizing our glutes and hams to push.